Alone, we can do so little, but together, we can do so much. Helen Keller. Hey, friend. Welcome back to Through Her Lens with Nita B. Today, I want to have a real conversation with you about something we don't talk about enough: community versus clout. Because I know how you feel, and I know that you feel it. If you're out here in this content creation world, the pressure to go viral is real. The rush that comes when the likes are pouring in, the hope that this finally will be the post that blows you up. And when it doesn't, you may feel invisible, you may feel some lack, you may feel that your stuff just isn't good enough. But here's the thing: viral is not where it's at. And that is an unpopular opinion, but virality is not it. Clout, it comes, and as fast as it comes, it fades. But one thing that lasts is community. Think about it. Have you ever had a post do way better than you expected? Tons of likes, shares, maybe even comments. But a week later, it's crickets. That viral moment didn't turn into real connection. Or maybe you're out here chasing the algorithm, posting nonstop, but you still feel like you're screaming into a void. That's because you're aiming for going viral, for clout, and not community. And I get it. It's so easy. You go to the latest social media platform and you see video after video about do this if you want to go viral, do this to get likes, use this new feature if you want to blow up. All these tips about this: get seen, get visible, get out there fast, and grow. That's the message that's poured these days. A lot about numbers, views, likes, and clout. Here's the thing: it's like fast food. It feels good in the moment, but it doesn't nourish you long term. One thing I have found in this journey I've been on these past 2 years is community. And community, that is the thing that's going to last. That is the thing that gets results. And that is the thing that keeps the needle moving. When I took a break from Lawan Moses and being the content creator, creating the UGC content to get myself right and focus on some things, I didn't plan on stepping back into the content creation world. I didn't know where my journey was going to take me. But then one day, if you've been following this journey, an idea popped into my head, went back and forth with God about it, was obedient to that voice, and Chanel for Life was born. And when I started Chanel for Life, it wasn't for clout. It wasn't for all these followers. It wasn't for everything that has come as a result of it. I started Chanel for Life because I wanted to see content that I loved and enjoyed in one space, and I wasn't seeing it like I wanted to see it. And I have the skills to do it. So God said, you got it. You know how to do it. Create it. So I created it. There weren't millions of followers or viral numbers. It did pick up a whole lot faster than I thought it would. But what I found at the root of it all was connection, was community. People flocked to Chanel for Life because they felt seen, because they felt connected. They came because the content spoke to them. It wasn't just the post, it was the caption, it was the storytelling, it was the weaving of the content together that evoked the emotion and created the connection. And they stayed because it felt like community. Each person felt seen, felt heard, felt valued. And that was the core and is the core of who I've always been. And that is when I started to realize that community, it will always outlast clout. And I feel in this social media world that we're in these days, the pressure to go viral, the pressure for clout is so loud. There is so much noise, so much to be seen, so much that people are doing, so many things out there just for that moment. But the reality is, community is the thing that lasts. You can have your viral moment. You can have your clout moment, but when it comes down to sustainability, to building something that's going to last, that's going to have longevity, it's about connecting with your community, forming a bond, and forging ahead. Here are some things that you can do to start building your community instead of chasing clout. The first thing, show up consistently in your lane. Now, consistency, that looks different for everyone. When I say be consistent, that doesn't mean that you have to show up every day, post 5 times a day, or some people I'm saying posting 15 times a day. God bless y'all who can do that because I don't see how. It doesn't mean that you have to produce volume and that you have to show up every single day producing volume. What it means is developing a schedule that works for you, developing a level of consistency that works for you. So if you can only show up on Mondays at 12 o'clock, then you make sure that on your platform, you're showing up on Mondays at 12 o'clock. Build the consistency into your routine, into your strategy. Stop trying to be everything to everybody. You have to pick your lane, the space where you can show up as you are and keep showing up there. And as you keep showing up there, you keep doing you, your people will find you. You will attract the right people, the right audience for your brand and for your community. And you will find as you nurture that community, it will start to grow because the word will start to spread and more people will find you. The next thing you want to do is you want to talk to your people, not talk at them. Now, I know it can be a lot to keep up with comments, to keep up with responding to DMs, all of that. Trust me, running Chanel for life, I know. But when you're building community, when you're trying to own your part of the algorithm, you have to talk to your people. You have to connect. You have to let people feel seen and know that they matter. You can't just post and walk away. You have to get in the comments. You have to respond. Ask questions. Engage with your audience. Use you more than me. Focus on we. Build that community and make it feel like it is for everyone and that we're all here for a common goal. Make your audience feel like you're in the conversation and it's not just a monologue and it's not just a solo entity, but you're all doing this together. Because the reality of it is, without your community, without your target audience, you're nothing. And that's the God's honest truth. It takes a community for you to reach your goals. So it's up to you to nurture your community. I can't say that I built Chanel for Life on my own because I could be posting lots and lots of content, but without a community to engage in it, it would be all for naught. Your community is key to your success, and you have to nurture your community because when you think about it, this social media world is so big and so broad. And when it comes down to owning your part of the algorithm, the only way you're going to do that is to come from behind the post, to come from behind the curated content, show yourself, and connect with the people. People want to connect with people these days. You have to build your know, like, and trust factor if you want to convert your audience. It is impossible to reach everyone these days, especially with the algorithm. The algorithm is going to push you out to certain people. But when you get that core behind you that is going to help push your content, support you, and show up for everything, that will help feed you into the algorithm and help you start to own your part of the algorithm. But you have to come from behind it all and connect. Talk to the people, be with the people, let the people know that they matter and that you're all in this together. And going off of that, as I sometimes go into my next points as I keep talking, the third point is to build the connection, not just the content. Your content, yes, it's going to get you views. Yes, it's going to get you likes. But the connection is what's going to build the trust. It's what's going to keep people coming back. When people feel like they're part of something bigger, they stick around. When they feel like they're part of a common initiative, a common goal, everyone working together for a common purpose, they come back. Community and connection. That is really what social media is about. Don't get it twisted. Yes, unpopular opinion, because you'll hear viral, go viral, do this to go viral. But community and connection, that is where it's at. That is what's going to sustain you, and that is what's going to help you to continue to grow. So let me ask you this. Are you chasing numbers or are you building relationships? I know over here from It's Need to Be to For the Record to Chanel for Life, we're building relationships, we're building community, and we're building connection. Because honestly, would you rather have 100,000 people clapping for you once or 1,000 people who show up for you consistently? I know that I will take that core that shows up consistently over the masses any day. But really, take a second to sit with that. Think about how you're moving on social media, how you're moving when it comes to content creation, and what your ultimate goal is. I know my ultimate goal is the community that I have built, the community that shows up every day when I show up, the community that keeps me going. That right there is more valuable to me than any virality or clout could ever be. Friend, the algorithm may be loud. The algorithm may do what it does, but your community is what keeps you standing. You don't need the world to clap for you. You just need people to grow with you. And if you're ready to shift from chasing clout and virality to community building, let's work together. I'll help you build a space where people don't just watch, they connect. Until next time, I want you to remember this. You don't have to go viral to matter. You just need to continue to show up, show off, show out, and show love for life. Because in the end, you want to build something that's going to last and you want to build something real.